Wonder with me as we try to wrap our heads around this, and maybe we would not lose our minds, like we've lost family and friends, physically to negligence and insurgents, lost them while they are still leaving, connections and experiences that would have been. What would be, who we were meant to be, we would be. Maybe your future was never in Nigeria? It's easy to say that because things are topsy-turvy, but some of us thought about in Nigeria, a country where we would live and not be scared to breathe and breed, without a backup escape route handed to us by our parents or gotten by ourselves. Nigerian but American, but British but Australian, but Canadian but Finnish, just in case. An experience of education with people like us, but still getting the best public or private schooling. A family network where I can walk to my brother's house, or take a stroll to my auntie's place. Maybe my kids, when I have them, can be dropped off at their grandparents', like you see in your various diaspora corners. Leaving Nigeria just because? Did you leave Nigeria just because? Away from close family members because Nigeria happened? An experience of family togetherness like some of our parents had, whether they had a choice or not. No expensive traveling or we're planning to spend time with family. But for our generation, there is first the thinking, to plan and replan, the controlled time slots and selective visits, to leave us a road with hopes for a bit of peace of mind, while managing a bit of homesickness. We've had to choose safety, a future away from the uncertainty. Open the briefcase of that young man. You probably expect me to say search for contrabands and unlawful wealth. No. Open the briefcase of that young man, working twice as hard, credentials and work experience intact. Compare it to his peers in a system that works, a system not swept away by distrust in their graduates and does not choose international graduates irrespective of. A system that doesn't keep singing choruses every youth day of youths being the future of tomorrow, when the future of an average Nigerian is not promised, not even in the hands of those meant to uphold the law. Yes, from Nigeria, a few parents are able to send their kids to the best schools abroad. From the broken roads and unsupportive system, I applaud them, but I whip. Come, wrap your heads around the profit that would have clenched your parents' hand fat, with all the energy put in to send you out. This ought to have been double or triple in a system not set to cripple you every corner you turn. When you breathe, at last, a new tax but less basic power and more embezzlement, power trampling the zealous youth, even the elderly who ought to be looked after by the system. Not the youths in this people's home, of course, eating from the palms of their fathers and mothers, who daily steal the future of generations, while they drop motivational quotes about hard work. Bring the young child selling oranges, the young man pushing wheelbarrows, keep short about hard work, when wealth belonging to other citizens was used to pave your way for your new business venture that boomed overnight. Let's wrap our heads around this and maybe we would not lose our minds. It's another October 1st, and those in diaspora celebrate with a loud noise, green, white, green dresses and banners. It's easy to be patriotic, away from the heartache, away from the cracks at home. It's easy to be patriotic, maybe just a bit, when you are part of the 20% making it through in Nigeria despite the odds. We are trying to wrap our heads around the unfairness, the shocking and unsurprising heartbreak, how we are still here 60 years on, crying we are losing our good heads but doing nothing about it. For some, they have the perfect Nigerian experience, but others, nothing to write home about, or nothing to write about home. It is my Nigeria, whether home or away. I would always have love songs and happy stories, laced with anger, sadness and exhaustion. Hopefully, we can wrap our heads around the fact that this is not about Nkwobi, Igbanko, the national anthem, hanging on strings, Christmas services and experience, Lagos night out, Port Harcourt Bole, Adire, August meetings, Owambe, Afrobeats, comedy nights, political briefings and non-existent palliatives, suya joints and flamboyant Independence Day cake. After all is said and done, may we not lose our minds.